A sort of unknown quantity tonight. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, as I said to the guys before the game, they're a very, very talented team, you know. You've got the boy Ralston, Calvin Millers, HSN, right through the team boys brought from Arsenal. They are a very talented young football team, probably the best Colts team in the country. And we knew that we knew going into the game that it'd be tough, you know, and we know how they play. I made 7 changes, and it was probably pretty evident that, you know, a lot of them needed a bit of game time. Louis Longridge, you know, Lewis Moore, you know, Gary Miller's not played a game. Ross McLean's only trained 2 days in the last 5 weeks and had to go in at right back. Gary's had to play left back just to make sure that we were able to protect the players for Saturday. But and I thought the first half, Celtic, you know, as I said, talented team, passed the ball well. Made a wee change at half time, the shape of the team, and pushed Mo and Robbie up onto the two midfielders. And I thought we were excellent in the second half, and I thought a lot of the boys grew into the game in terms of fitness. And yeah, I'm really pleased for them.
A lot of kind of end-to-end action, but by my count, really the one goal apiece, and maybe only really 2 serious chances per team. Is that fair?
Yeah. I thought we got into good areas and hit the first man and things like that. But later in the game, you know, we probably had a couple of opportunities to score, probably should have, and vice versa. They had a couple of wee opportunities in the second half as well. But again, we had Michael Doyle stepping into right centre half. But I'm not saying disjointed, but you know, a lot of people had to play out of position tonight just to make sure we got them all in the park. And you know, after half time, you know, it was important that they went out and asserted themselves on the game and got their fitness on, but also got competitive, really competitive. And I thought they'd done that. And I thought Ross McLean going in at right back tonight against their lad in the first half, who's an excellent football player, a young kid that's come up from Arsenal. I thought Ross done great, and in the second half he run the young kid ragged and got to the byline about 10 times. So lots of positives tonight. Delighted we got through, obviously, because we want to go and try and win that cup, but it was important tonight we were able to rest people like Dixon and everybody I left out. It was good, so I'm really pleased.
And on that point, obviously perhaps beneficial for us then that we got the result but without the 30 minutes extra time this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just straight to penalties, and to be fair to Robbie, he's done great. Saved the penalty in the game as well, which I thought was pretty harsh against us. But, no, listen, it's good tonight. They're very tricky games, but everybody's got what we needed out of it tonight. We got the result, we got the second half performance, we got the lads getting into the zone where they had to work extremely hard for their fitness. And you know, we're in the next round of the cup, so that's good. And it's a Saturday game, so we can plan better than we can with 3 games this week.
How important was it for perhaps some of the guys who'd not had many minutes to get them, such as you mentioned Ross McLean earlier on?
Yeah, Ross. Like I said, Ross has missed 4.5 weeks after his injury, and because he was flying in pre-season, so he's only trained two days, and obviously yesterday, but we never done much yesterday in terms of the work. To go in and give that performance at right back in a position that's unnatural and hit that byline so many times just shows you what a good athlete and what a good professional he is. So I was delighted with that. Robbie Leach hasn't played a lot of games, so you know he found it difficult tonight in that pocket. We changed him into the centre midfielder, and he grew into the game in the second half. Louis Longridge not played any football, and he got better as the game went on as well. You know, he was, you know, the game sort of evened out for him. As I said, Gary Miller as well. He's got the time on the park. Robbie Much has got time on the park, and Denny Johnson. I'm really pleased for Denny because he's getting there ever so gently with him, but he's getting there, and he's going to be phenomenal for us in the next month or two.
The one that perhaps surprised me in terms of where you played him tactically was Lewis Moore. I thought you might have been tempted to put him as a kind of makeshift left back tonight, and he was up front, almost second striker.
Yep. That was probably the plan. I had a good chat with him, and he really wants to play higher up the park. He can play there, and that's why we ended up playing Ross McLean at right back and moving Gary over. So it was going to be Gary at right back and Lewis at left back. So there's a wee bit of movement in there, but it was important that people played in the game tonight were comfortable in their positions. And to be fair to Gary and Chucky, they both quite happy to play there. But listen, Lewis was great there, and he did say, look, if you need me to go there at left back, I'll do that. So I had an option there, but listen, good, as I said, good. It's a great result. I'm delighted for everybody in the next round of the cup.
Another new acquisition, Gary Miller came in. What's your thoughts behind the signing?
Yeah, listen, Gary brings lots of experience. It's a long season. We're going to have injuries, we're going to have suspensions, we're going to have a lack of form. So we do need a squad that's capable, because you know we didn't have the squad properly tonight. we'd have to play Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday with the same sort of squad, and if we get any injuries, it can affect us for the season ahead. So Gary coming in gives me great experience, and as he said, he can play left back now after tonight, and he can play right back and right centre half, and I push you probably with centre midfield, similar to Lewis Toshney. You know, they're very versatile. So yeah, I'm delighted to have him, because it's going to be a long season, and the more good players we have at the club, the better.
Recruitment done then, or have you still got your eye open?
No, we're probably done. That's probably it for us. 20-man squad. I don't really want it any bigger than that. So it's perfect. If we have a couple of injuries or lack of form, we've got the squad there to go to war with. And
just finally, Montrose back here at the Falkirk Stadium on Saturday. Can we go ahead and get another decent win?
We'll be doing our best. No, that's for sure.
Fingers crossed. Ray, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.